Cold outreach is by far the fastest way to get clients, but if you're still doing it manually, you're doing it completely wrong. I built an AI system that does everything for me, from lead generation to reaching out to those prospects and booking them in my calendar. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly how I did that. So, first, before I even start, I want you to run through this quick math. If you send 3,000 DMs a month, which is 100 a day, and you get 300 replies, that is 45 calls booked, which with 25% close rate is 7 calls a month. 7 calls a month on autopilot. This is very conservative. So you can see that 100 a day is not that much. 10% reply rate is not that much. And also booking them for calls and closing them, these are very low rates. And with time, when you improve everything in your business, this will get stronger and stronger and stronger. So the old way, this has been preached by many gurus and influencers like Charlie Morgan, like Iman Gaji. And honestly, it works, but it's not the most efficient. You use a scraper or pay a VA to dig up the same leads that everyone has. Personalizing them takes 3 to 5 minutes per prospect. You spend a ton of time just manually going into your profiles, checking out, saying, hey, that's a cool dog. Wait, no. The best way to do it is through AI. And if you send 100 leads a day, that is 5 hours. 5 hours if you spend 3 minutes per prospect. You have zero tracking. You have no clue which openers work. And we have a setter where people respond to the opener, but if they don't, those prospects die and get left out. The new way is building this closed system. And I'll show you all the steps to building it and how you can have this yourself too. The first phase is finding the leads. And finding the leads basically can be done in two ways. If you reach out to online businesses, that can be on Instagram, on TikTok, on Discord, on WOP, on school, on any platform where those people hang out at. And you can take Instagram likes of your competitors, Instagram comments, followers, and others. For local businesses, that is Google Maps and Facebook groups. Then, the most important part when you have a list of businesses is to qualify them. You don't want to message everyone and spend the time on anyone. What you need to do is qualify them. An AI agent needs to check every lead against your ICP. Wrong fit need to get rejected. When you have a clean list of prospects that you can reach out to, you can just reach out to them. And that happens via a personalized opener over WhatsApp, over Instagram, over any platform you prefer. Our system has been built so that it can write an opener message and at the same time, it can send that in WhatsApp and in Instagram and on any other platform you can imagine. The next part is having an AI setter. We have an AI setter on Instagram and on WhatsApp that talks to prospects and can close them. But before closing them, it can also book them for calls to have one-on-one meetings where we will eventually close them and it sends them the link and everything. This is the system that I'll be showing you today, and here's the dashboard for it. This is also for a client that I recently had, and he's running a local SMA for med spas and beauty salons, and we helped him scrape 800 new leads, and we're in the process of sending those DMs, so results will be coming in very, very soon. This is a dashboard that I've built for a demo for this video, and it scraped Miami beauty clinics, and it scraped almost 800 of them with their phone number, city, rating. It can also get their website if they have one or not. If you run a web design agency, you can see whether they have a website. If they do, okay. If they do not, you can reach out to those and build them out free websites and just pitch that. We also get their phone numbers, so it is very easy to reach out to them in WhatsApp. And now I want to show you the messages it drafts for me. So now it gives a compliment, and then it is pretty straightforward with its offer. We've got a really good offer for this, so it works really well. And here, I want to show you the advantage of having AI in this whole process, except just saving time, because you can hire someone, you can give them money. Of course, it will be cheaper to do it with AI, but it's not the only benefit. So let me show you what it is. Tuning in real quick here, just show you that the messages are sent in WhatsApp. Just prove here that they're sent, and this one was sent like a few minutes ago. Well, the biggest leverage of AI in this whole system is the data loop. And what that means is that the AI system keeps improving itself over time. As Ramosi has said multiple times, an AI company is a data company first. So you need a lot of data in order to implement AI and get AI to really have results for you and get you results that will actually improve your business over time. So what that means is once you send, let's say, 100 openers which are with one framework and 100 openers with another one, then the AI system basically has data on which ones got the most responses, and it doubles down on that one. It split tests again, and it finds the best alternatives over time and gets the most conversion rates over and over again. So, with that being said, that is not possible with a human seller. Of course, they can learn, but AI is just good at getting data and thinking about it and improving itself based on that data. As I've said in the previous video, AI is good, but in order to get your results in your business, it is way too vague. It cannot get you any certain results if you do not feed it data. And that data can be external. So any courses, any materials, any brain dumps that you have, something that teaches the AI how to do a specific skill. You can package them into skills, you can package them into different systems and rack pipelines, but you can also get internal, which is the strongest one, and it is the data that you have over time. And that is why AI compounds and the system that we've built gets better over time and crushes competitors who are just doing manual outreach and they just stick with what worked 10 years ago. But our system does the opposite. It improves and it just transforms itself so that it fits what is currently working in the market. And all of that sounds great. This system is amazing and can work for you if you're planning on doing cold outreach to get either your first clients or your next biggest clients, but it is all in one AI OS. And I like to call it an AI OS because it is basically an AI operating system layer on your business. What it looks like is it has three layers basically. It has the context, so it knows your business, it knows your branding, it knows your voice, your personality, and everything there is to know about you. It thinks about it and it gets loaded into the context of the chatbot and the agents each and every single time that you run them. The next layer is the data that we just talked about. They can be external and internal. And the next one is the function. And the function is basically this whole system that is mapped out here. The function can be anything. It can be a content system. It can be an onboarding system. It can be churning system. It can be anything. But without the data and the context, the function is just vague and it will not get you the results that you really want in your business. The outreach agent knows your voice and your offer because it reads the same context every other agent does. It has the same brain, it has the same memory. That is why it gets smarter over time because it saves the data. It saves it to a database that can be referenced in the future and can be improved based on. With that being said, thank you for watching the video. And I have one final thing to say, and that is for the month of June, I'm running free audit calls for business owners who are looking to implement AI in their business. This is a call where I will go deep into your business. I will ask you a few questions and give you the 2 to 3 highest leverage points that you can use in your business and that you need to automate first. So I will say you need to do that first because doing the right thing will get you the most output, and the better results is just come from doing the right thing. So if you're interested in that, I'll be really happy to do so, because from these calls, I'll get a ton of feedback of what I can improve on my content, and you'll get feedback of what you can build. I'll also give you a ton of templates and a ton of tips on how you can technically build this stuff up. So, with that being said, drop a like or subscribe, anything that you can think of, and see you in the next one.